I'm going to show you an amazing trick to be able to play any key, major or minor, using one scale. Hey everyone, Bryan here from the Guitar Factory. Today I'm going to break down a really simple trick that allows you to solo and improvise through any key, major or minor, using one simple shape. Okay, before we look at this trick, I want to just make sure that everyone, first of all, knows the most basic scale you should already have down if you've been doing a little bit of soloing and improvising is the minor pentatonic scale. Now, there's 5 different shapes of this, but the very first shape, box number 1, is the most common. Okay, so the first thing I want to do before we get into the trick is just make sure that you got the shape down of the minor pentatonic, if you don't already. It's a very simple one. If we start on the 5th fret of the low E string, that's our A note. We're going to look at the A minor pentatonic, again, box 1. 5, 8, that's on the low E. 5, 7 on the A. 5, 7 on the D. 5, 7 on the G. 5, 8 on the B. 5, 8 on the high E. And that's your minor pentatonic that you might already know. Okay, so this trick, in order to play in any key, major or minor, using one scale shape, is based around that box. So here's the cool thing. When we use that box and we want to play in a minor key, which you might already do, the very first note, the note your pointer finger starts on, is going to be the key of that scale or that backing track. So let's just say I want to play with a backing track or a band in the key of A minor. My pointer finger is on the A note, and I'm going to play that scale, and it's going to sound kind of sad, bluesy, somber, because it's a minor key. Remember, the word minor means kind of a sadder sound to it like that. Major is going to have a more brighter, happier tone. So I'm going to throw on a backing track that's in the key of A minor, play the scale, do a little improvising so you can hear the sound of what minor would sound like in that key. So as you could hear there, it has kind of a bluesy, kind of darker kind of feel and sound to it when I use that. So what we did was I found the A note on the 5th fret and was to play that scale over an A minor backing track. So anytime you want to use a minor backing track, you're going to use the pointer finger as your kind of starting note to locate the key of that. So if you want to play in the key of B minor, start at the 7th fret, and that same scale shape would then open up there. G minor, index on G, and run that same scale shape, and you'll get that same exact tone. Now, what about major? That's the big thing. A lot of my students ask me, what do I do to play in pentatonic in a major? We always talk about minor. Here's the trick I'm going to show you to take the same exact box you already know, that same shape, and change it over to make it major. So I call this the pinky trick. What we're going to do is we're going to place our pinky on the root note that we want. So let's just say again, I want to do A major this time. We did the A minor. I put my pointer finger on the A, but check this out. Put our pinky on the A, okay, as just a locator. And now I create my box 1 around the fact that my pinky's landing on that A. So my root note's kind of at the bottom there of that box 1. I could still play all the notes in that box in any order I want. It's just I'm able to find it and locate it by putting my pinky there. So now here is your A major pentatonic. And that will work over A major backing tracks or a band jamming with you by just placing your pinky there and using the exact same box that you know. Check out how it sounds. So as you heard, it sounds happy, bright, upbeat, works perfect with A major. And I know I was throwing a few little flashy notes, passing ones in between, but that major pentatonic shape works perfectly, that same box that we already know and use. So when we want to use a minor key, we simply put our pointer finger on the root note and make our box. When you want a major key, pinky on the root note, create the same box, and you could use that exact same shape to solo in any key, major or minor. I know you might be thinking to yourself, wait a minute, A major is my pinky, but my pointer was on F sharp minor. This scale could also be F sharp minor. Absolutely, they're related. Those are called relative major and minor. If you want to know a little bit about more of the music theory about why this trick works, check out my music theory videos on my page. But for now, one of the quickest ways to get jamming in any key, just put that trick into play by putting your pinky or index on either minor or major. Hey, if you guys are liking my videos, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Also click on your alerts so you get some indication on when my new videos come out, and click like if you enjoyed this video. If you want to look into our entire guitar course, head on over to theguitarfactoryoc.com. There's a 4-level course to take you through bit by bit, exactly set up in the order that I would teach someone if they were a total beginner. If you're intermediate, you could actually pick up right in the middle and continue from there. So check out that site if you're interested in a guitar course that's completely thorough. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the description below. I'll personally answer those back for you.